Hello, in this module we will take a look at the tools and outputs of Create, Refine, Program, or Portfolio Backlog process. First tool for the Create, Refine, Program, or Portfolio Backlog process is Prioritize Program or Portfolio Backlog Review Meetings. Participation in the Program or Portfolio Backlog Review Meetings is quite different from participation in the Product Backlog Review Meetings at the project level. Scrum teams participate in the refining sessions at the project level. At the program or portfolio level, there is representation from each project within the program, from each program, and/or standalone projects within the portfolio. However, to streamline the meetings, it is generally recommended to have only one or a few representatives from each project or program attend at the program or portfolio level. Another tool is Epic's user story prioritization methods. At the program or portfolio level, there is normally a smaller number of requirements, epics, user stories, than at the project level. Also, these requirements will be at a very high level, and prioritization will be driven primarily by the business requirements, as determined by the business stakeholders, the portfolio product owner and the program product owner. Next tool is Epic User Story Workshops. Compared to projects, user story workshops for programs and portfolios aim to produce only higher-level epics, user stories as their outputs, so there will be significantly fewer epics user stories at this point. However, the meetings still provide value as they are attended by representatives or from the programs within the portfolio, and these individuals can carry relevant information back to their respective teams. These workshops are typically coordinated by the program or portfolio Scrum Master. This ensures that requirements are well-defined and understood throughout the program or portfolio. Another tool is Scrum Project Tool. An appropriately designed Scrum Project tool provides an easy-to-understand view of the prioritized program or portfolio backlog and also helps the program or portfolio product owner to view and prioritize the requirements, epics, and user stories. Other important tools are users or customer interviews, communication techniques, and questionnaires. Now let's look at the outputs of Create, Refine, Program, or Portfolio Backlog process. The first output is Updated Prioritized Program or Portfolio Backlog. The Prioritized Program or Portfolio Backlog may be updated with new or updated epics, user stories, work related to new change requests or identified risks, and/or to reflect the reprioritization of existing epics, user stories. Refining the program or portfolio backlog might result in a decision to initiate a new project. For example, to create a framework or common web interface to be used by all projects. Next output is recommended Scrum guidance body improvements. As a result of the Create, Refine, Program, or Portfolio Backlog process, suggestions or feedback might be provided for potential improvements to the Scrum guidance body documentation. These recommended improvements will be discussed and agreed to or rejected by the Scrum guidance body. If any of the suggestions are accepted, they will be incorporated as updates to the Scrum Guidance Body documentation. For more information, see the Review and Update Scrum Guidance Body process. Another output is Identified Risks. Risks related to a program or portfolio will also impact the projects that are a part of the respective program or portfolio. During risk assessment of the program or portfolio, if it is determined that a risk may affect a lower-level program or project, relevant information about that risk must be communicated to the respective product owner and Scrum team. Program and portfolio risks become inputs to the Develop Epics process for the relevant projects and can have an overall impact on how this process is conducted. With that, we'll end this session. Thank you for learning with us.